Welcome to SS Bhushan's channel. Today we shall deal with the exercise on articles. Before watching these exercise on articles, I request the viewers to go through my videos on the usage of a, the usage of an, and the usage of the, and where these articles shouldn't be used also. In my video 1, video 2 and 3 videos, you can observe these things. After watching those 3 videos only, then only you come to this video. Now coming to the first one. While explaining, while doing this exercise, I shall give you the key, or I shall give you an appropriate explanation also wherever necessary. Kindly watch it very carefully. Durga plays dash violin very melodiously. Dash violin. Violin is a musical instrument. So before musical instruments, we have to use the definite article, the. Next one. English is one of dash foreign languages. English is one of the foreign languages. So here B is the answer, the foreign languages. Next one. The Bay of Bengal lies to dash east of India. A and the. Here we have to use the definite article the, because before the directions we have to use the east, the south, the north, the west. Okay. In my earlier video, I explained very clearly that before the directions you have to use the. Next one. Dash Ganges is the longest river in India. The Ganges is the longest river in India. Before the names of the rivers, we have to use the. Next one. Dash gold is a precious metal. The gold is a precious metal. Wrong. No article is the right answer. Before metals, you shouldn't use an article. So here, gold is a precious metal. That itself is the answer. Here the answer is no article. Not only this one. Copper is a useful metal. So just go through that rule also. Next. Dash Himalayas are the biggest mountains. Here B is the answer. The Himalayas are the biggest mountains. Next one. Dash knowledge of Macaulay was wide. Coming to this point, this exercise. Actually, before the, what is knowledge? Knowledge is an abstract noun. So before abstract noun, you shouldn't use articles, isn't it? But here we have to use the indefinite article the, because we are mentioning in a particular sense about the knowledge of Macaulay, Lord Macaulay. The knowledge of Macaulay was wide. In my earlier video, in one of the rules, I had explained you that even though beauty, knowledge, grammar, pleasure, etc. are called abstract nouns, we can use in an extraordinary sense. For example, in another sense, the beauty of Anushka is marvelous. Here we are mentioning particularly in a definite sense about the beauty of Anushka. So here, the knowledge of Macaulay was wide. Next, 8th one. Dash Times, it is not literary times, Times Literary Supplement, TLS. It is called TLS. Times Literary Supplement is about literature. The Times Literary Supplement, because it is one of the famous magazines in literature, so you have to use the before this example. Next one. Dash Pacific is dash deepest ocean. The Pacific is the deepest ocean. First one is Pacific is the name of the ocean, so before that you have to use the. And deepest is called the superlative degree, so you have to use the. The Pacific is the deepest ocean. Next, 10th one. Dash R.B.I. official came to Hyderabad yesterday. An R.B.I. official came to Hyderabad yesterday. An R.B.I. An RMP. AEFHILMNORSX. Before these letters, whenever you find an abbreviation with these letters, you have to use an R.B.I. officer, an RMP doctor, an RRB officer, Railway Recruitment Board officer. Okay. So here an. Next. A dollar is dash unit of currency. A unit of currency. A unit of currency. A unit. Even though U is called a vowel, you have to use A according to the base rule. What is the base rule? A, E, I, O, U are vowels, and before vowels we have to use an. But though U is a vowel, it is sounded like a consonant. Ya, ra, la, wa, ya. So here you have to use a unit of currency, a union leader, a European, are the other examples. So here C is the answer. Next, John is dash second boy to come to the class. B, the second boy. In my earlier video, I told this rule also. Just go through that video once again. First, second, third, last, etc. are called ordinal numbers. So before ordinal numbers, you have to use the. It indicates position or it indicates placement. So you have to use the. Next one. The Sikhs and the Rajputs are very brave. The Sikhs and the Rajputs. Here C is the answer. Before the sects, S-E-C-T-S. Okay, before the sects, you have to use, that means a particular category of people. You have to use the. The Rajputs are very brave. Next one. Dash more I read, dash more I enjoy. This is called double comparative. So before the double comparatives, you have to use the. The more I read, the more I enjoy. Okay? Next one. Bangalore is dash beautiful city. Here simply you can easily say that A is the answer, C. Okay? Bangalore is a beautiful city. Copper is dash useful metal, a useful metal, A. The same rule which I had told you earlier and which I have told you just now. Copper is a useful. Though U is called a vowel, it is sounded like a consonant. So before the consonants you have to use A. Next. Dash USA is dictating terms to other countries. The USA is dictating terms to other countries. Before the names of the countries with abbreviations, you have to use the USA, the USSR, the UK. Next one. 18th. Hyderabad is one of dash biggest cities. Hyderabad is one of the biggest cities. And one more thing here you have to bear in mind. Of course, biggest is a superlative degree. Before biggest you have to use the. Cities, you have to say that cities, not city. Most of our students utter this sentence in a wrong manner. Hyderabad is one of the biggest cities, they say. It is wrong. Hyderabad is one of the biggest cities. There are many cities and you are saying that Hyderabad is one of the biggest cities. Out of many cities, Hyderabad is one of the biggest cities. Anyway, here the answer is the. I have been waiting here for dash hour, an hour. Now coming to the other side of this rule. H-O-U-R. Even though H is a consonant, you shouldn't pronounce it as hour. No. Harnessed, wrong. Hour, wrong. Hair, wrong. H-E-I-R, hair, wrong. You have to say or you have to utter, you have to pronounce hour. As if the H is silent. Hour, honest, air. Okay? So I have been waiting here for an hour. Even though H is a consonant, because it is pronounced as a vowel sound, you have to use here an. Next, 20th one. It is dash wonderful moment. It is a wonderful moment. A wonderful moment. Here W is a consonant, so before the consonant you have to use A. Jerry was dash unique manager. A unique manager. Unique. That means there is no other person equivalent to him. Unique. So U is, even though it is a vowel, you have to use A, not an. Because U is pronounced as a consonant sound. A unique manager. Next one. Krupa is dash member of parliament. Krupa is a member of parliament. See here, member of parliament. M is called consonant. So before the consonant or when it is uttered or when it is pronounced also, it is pronounced as member, a consonant sound. So Krupa is a member of consonant, a member of parliament. But if the same sentence is written like this, Krupa is dash MP, dash MLA, then you have to say an MP, an MLA, because as I have told you just now, AEFHILMNORSX. Any abbreviation beginning with these letters, before them you have to use an MP, an MLA. But when the abbreviation is amplified, then you have to use a member of parliament, a member of legislative assembly. Next one. Krishna went to dash rescue of Arjuna. Krishna went to the rescue of Arjuna. Here rescue means he is in a particular difficulty, so Krishna went to the rescue. That means when Arjuna is in some difficulty, Krishna tried to save him. So here the rescue is the right answer. The Mr. Brown is dash European, a European, a. Same rule. Even though E is called a vowel, it is pronounced as a consonant sound. So you have to use a. Mr. James is dash NCC officer, dash NSS officer. Here also, because it is an abbreviation beginning with the alphabet, the so-called alphabet which I have told you, you have to use an NSS officer, an NCC officer, etc. But if the same abbreviation is amplified, or if the same abbreviation is written separately, National Cadet Corps. Mr. Bhushan is a National Cadet Corps officer. But here you have to write Mr. Bhushan is an NCC officer if it is an abbreviation. Next one. Radhika is dash SGT aspirant, an SGT aspirant, an SBI card, an SBI account, an SBI officer. So in the same manner here also you have to use an. Next one. Venkata Ramana is dash union leader, a union leader. Just now I have told you that before the word, though U is called a vowel, it is sounded like a consonant, so you have to use a. Mr. Venkata Ramana is a union leader. Ramalakshmi is an MBBS doctor, an MBBS. Here the same rule must be applied, AEFHILMNORSX. Before these letters you have to use, before the abbreviations with these letters you have to use an MBBS doctor. Sukanya is dash MLA, an MLA. Same rule. Soni went to dash hospital to meet her uncle. Right. Soni went to the hospital to meet her uncle. Actually, when we visit a place for its primary purpose, we shouldn't use the definite article the. But what is the primary purpose of a hospital? We get treatment from the hospital. So actually we have to use Soni went to a hospital. But here Soni went to dash hospital to meet her uncle. Some of her relatives are there, so she went to meet her uncle. So here it is called secondary purpose. So before the noun form, when it is mentioned or when it is intended to say that there is secondary purpose, you have to use the. Soni went to the hospital to meet her uncle. Next one. Soumya is dash LLB student, an LLB student, an LLB. Same, AEFHILMN. Okay, the same rule must be applied here also. LLB, because it is an abbreviation beginning with L, you have to use an. Sudha is an FBI agent. Same rule, AEFHIL, the same rule. An FBI. But if the same one is amplified, Sudha is a Federal Bureau of Investigation officer or agent, a Federal Bureau. But when it is written as an abbreviation, you have to use an FBI. The girl is dash orphan. The girl is an orphan. So that is actually, that example belongs to the basic rule, an orphan, an egg, an apple. Next. Their leader is dash unique person, a unique person, a unique. There is no other person equivalent to him. That is the meaning. There is a conflict between dash rich and the poor always. There is a conflict between the rich and the poor always. So in my earlier video I explained that when we use an adjective to mention or to notify a particular class or to represent a particular class, then we have to use the definite article, the here. The rich means the word or the adjective belongs to the entire community of rich people. The poor means the entire community of the poor people. Next one, 36th one. This is dash only way to solve the problem. This is the only way to solve the problem. That means there is no other way except this way. So you are not generalizing, you are particularizing. So the only way. Venkat ate dash apple that was meant for the guest. Venkat ate dash apple. Actually before apple you have to use an. But here we are mentioning that he ate the apple. Who? Venkat. Venkat ate the apple. The apple that was meant for the guest. Actually you kept it for the guest. But he ate the apples. Of course, that apple might be in a good condition or ripe condition. So you kept that apple in a separate way for the guest, but Venkat ate the apple. Next one. We should help dash poor. We should help the poor. What is the time now? What is dash time now? What is the time now? You are asking about the time now. While going home, I saw dash big snake. While going home, I saw a big snake. According to the basic rule, here you have to use a. Okay? So, these 40 examples are actually taken or extracted from previous intermediate papers and previous semester 1 degree examinations and also from Staff Selection Commission and RRB examinations. Okay. Now coming to the key. Okay, you can observe the key also. Key is also mentioned here. If you want to note this, you can note it or take a photo of this. Go through this key. I shall reduce it. Okay. This is the key, right? Only for 30 it is given because for the other from 31 to 40, actually I have given the answer directly, right? Please stay tuned to SS Bhushan. Thank you for watching SS Bhushan. And also in the next video we shall deal with another chapter. Please share the links of SS Bhushan to all of your WhatsApp contacts. Thank you.